Jai Swaminarayan friends. In last video lecture we have completed the completing square method or perfect square method. Now in this video lecture we discuss another method. It is called general formula method. Otherwise Sridhar Acharya formula method. Sridhar Acharya formula method. Here we write the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 where a is not equal to 0. Right? We have used the completing square method. Here first we write the last term. Our formula is last term is middle term square upon 4 into first term. Okay? So last term equal to middle term square bx. In last video lecture we also another method. If here coefficient of x square is not a perfect square, then we common, right? So first we step is common. Now a is the common. So x square plus b upon a plus c upon a equal to 0. Is that clear? Now a in denominator. So our quadratic equation x square plus b upon a into x plus c upon a equal to 0. Okay? Now we find last term. Last term equal to middle term square. So b upon a into x multiplied by b upon a into x upon 4 into first term x square. X square cut. So our last term b into b square, a into a square in denominator. So 4a square. Okay, this is your middle last term. Okay. Now we write this one. X square plus b upon a into x plus b square upon 4a square positive and b square upon 4a square negative. Right? And then last term plus c upon a equal to 0. We use the last method, completing square method, exactly same. Okay? Now this is your first three term and perfect square. Perfect square. No, square root of x square is x, middle term sine, and square root of last term is b upon 2a whole square. Now in this two terms simplify, minus b square upon 4a square as it is, plus now we try to same denominator, here 4a square and here only a. So multiply by 4a in numerator and denominator. Here we multiply 4a in numerator and denominator multiply by 4a. 4a into a, it is called 4a square. Okay? Equal to 0. Okay. Now x plus b upon 2a whole square minus sign common in last two term. Okay, so now bracket b square minus 4ac, denominator same, so minus sign common, so in bracket b square sign change here, b square minus 4ac upon 4a square equal to 0. We try to apply the formula a square minus b square. Here a square is possible but here is not possible, so we arrange the term. X plus b upon 2a whole square minus b square minus 4ac. We explain here some example. Suppose we write here 2. We also write this one is 4. Square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Otherwise you can write also 2 square. 2 square, square and square root cancel. Because square root that means power 1 by 2. Okay? Same here b square minus 4ac. We take here square root. And square. So square root and square both are cancelled. So here also same one. Here root 2 and square. So square and square root are cancelled. So number itself. That means square root and square root cancel. So number itself. Okay? And denominator 4a square, it is called 2a square. Okay, clear? Again we arrange the term x plus b upon 2a whole square. Now this is your whole square equal to 0. So denominator numerator b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is your whole square. Now apply the formula a square minus b square. One time plus, one time minus. X plus b upon 2a plus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Then one time negative. X plus b upon 2a minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a equal to 0. Now we get individual 0. X plus b upon 2a minus plus b square minus 4ac upon 2a equal to 0, and x equal x plus b upon 2a minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a equal to 0. Is that clear? Again we repeat the question. Here one step remaining. Find the value of x. Explain it. Again we repeat. This is our quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. First we common the number a, coefficient of x square. If here this number is perfect square, then not common. If coefficient of x square is not a perfect square, then always we common the number. Clear? Okay, here a is the common. Clear? So here x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a. If you multiply a in this bracket, the quotient is this one. Okay? Now we find x square, a is in denominator, x square plus b upon a into x plus c upon a equal to 0. Now we find the last term formula, middle term square upon 4 into first term, our last term is b square upon 4a square. We add the b square upon 4a square and minus b square upon 4a square. Now first three term is the perfect square, and we arrange the denominator in last two terms. Same, we try to same denominator. So here multiply by 4a divided by 4a. Now last two term minus sign common. So in bracket b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Is it clear? So this one is root b square minus 4ac whole square, and 4a square, that is 2a whole square. We write it same one. So in denominator square, numerator also square. So same term. So whole root b square minus 4ac upon 2a whole square. Okay. Now apply the formula a square minus b square. So one time positive and one time negative. Now we get individual 0. This one is all equal to 0 and this one is equal to 0. Okay. Now we find the value of x. This is your 4 marker question in your board examination. Most important. Right? Okay. Now we find the value of x. Now we find the value of x. Subject from x. So x equal to, in both the term left side, right side, minus b upon 2a and minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Clear? Second, then one right. So same denominator, minus b plus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Is that clear? First value of x. Now second value x equal to, this is one negative, this one say positive. So minus b plus b square minus 4ac upon same denominator. So we write 2a. This is your second value. Now combine this two value, combine. So both we write x equal to minus b. Here minus sign is minus sign, minus b, and here we write minus term. Okay, minus b and minus. So x equal to minus b plus minus plus minus. Minus b is the common. Minus b is the common. So minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Clear? If we write two different values, so first value minus b plus root upon 2a, second value minus b minus root upon 2a. Clear? You can use it the symbol b square minus 4ac. It is called d. D equal to b square minus 4ac. You can use it this symbol. It is called discrimination. It is called discriminant, otherwise discrimination. Clear? So your formula is x equal to minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. So this is our quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Our two solution, our two roots, our two zeros are minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. You can also use the symbol alpha and beta also. Minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Anyone you can say alpha and other say beta. You can say also alpha and other say beta. Anyone. Right? This is our 4-marker question. Most important. We prove the formula, Sridhar Acharya formula. In your examination, completely clear the question. Find the solution of Sridhar Acharya formula, completing square method, otherwise factorization method. Is that clear? So your final answer is alpha or beta, or you can use x. Minus b plus minus root d, otherwise b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Clear? Okay. Now give some examples. We write here. First example, 9x square minus 6x plus 1 equal to 0. You can solve this sum by factorization method, completing square method, and general formula, Sridhar Acharya formula method. But in your examination, you can ask the question, anyone. If not anyone, you can solve by any method. Clear? Here we discuss in general formula, so we discuss the Sridhar Acharya formula, discrimination method. First we compare the ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. First, always in general formula, always we find the first discriminant. D for the b square minus 4ac. Okay. First compare this here. So a equal to 9. This is our standard form. B equal to minus 6. C equal to 1. Right. Again here. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A equal to 2. B equal to 1. C equal to minus 4. Is that clear? Again here. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So a equal to 4, b equal to 4 root 3, c equal to 5. Clear? Okay. Now first we find discrimination. Discrimination formula b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. Okay. We write 3 sum. Continue. b square minus 4ac. Okay. Now b is the minus 6, 4. A equal to 9, C equal to 1. So here minus 6 square is 36 and 4 9s are 36, 36 1s are 36. So discrimination is 0 here. Right? Now here discrimination 1 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 4. Okay? 1 minus 4 to side 8 4s are 32 but minus 32. So 1 plus 32 equal to 33. Discrimination is 33 greater than 0. We take here square root d, root 33. Root d is root 33. This is not a perfect square. This is not a perfect square. It is your irrational number. Right? Okay. Now here d equal to b square minus 4ac b square. 4 root 3 square minus 4 into 4 into 5. 4 square is 16, root 3 square is 3. 4 4s are 16, 16 5s are 80. Multiply by this one, 48 minus 80. Here 80 is the bigger. Answer is not important, but answer is negative. So discrimination is less than 0. Discrimination is less than 0. Our answer discrimination is compulsory positive, otherwise 0. These two. If discriminant is positive, otherwise 0. If discrimination is less than 0, whenever in any sum, so not possible. We write here not possible in R. So negative, because we take here root d. Our formula, we take here root d, square root of d. So square root of negative number 80 minus 48 minus 32. Here answer is minus 32. So we do not take root d equal to root minus 32. Root of minus 32. Negative number, square root of the negative number is not possible in R because not a real number. We discuss the real number, right? So negative number square root is not possible in R. Is that clear? So whenever discrimination less than 0, you write answer not possible in R. Clear? So we discuss only these two one. If discrimination greater than 0, otherwise discrimination equal to 0. Clear? But in your examination, twist your question, you ask the question here. This one also. Right? So not confuse. If d less than 0, then we write the answer, completed the sum. Not possible in R. Then completed sum. Okay? If d greater than 0 and d equal to 0, then we find the formula. Then we apply the formula. Alpha beta. Okay? Now we continue. Here our formula is alpha beta equal to minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Clear? Here also alpha beta equal to minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Clear? Okay, here d equal to 0. So this one is cancelled. So plus minus root d is cancelled. So minus b upon 2a. Alpha is the minus b upon 2a and beta is also minus b upon 2a. When we start this sum, we call this one is perfect square. If quadratic equation is perfect square, then only one answer is possible. Whenever quadratic equation is a perfect square, only one answer is possible. Clear? Look here. Alpha is this value and beta is also this value. So minus b upon 2a. B equal to minus 6. Minus sign as it is, this one. And b equal to minus 6. 2. A equal to 9. Minus minus plus. 2 3s are. 3 3s are. So our answer is 1 by 3. Minus minus plus. Numerator 1, denominator 3. So alpha is 1 by 3, beta is also 1 by 3. Clear? Okay. So we write the statement here. Here we write the statement, if discrimination equal to 0, then we write here, therefore the roots are equal. Most important statement. If discrimination equal to 0, then we write the statement here, the roots are equal in a rational number, in a real number. Right? We always find the answer in R. Always find the answer because our biggest set is R. So answer is rational or irrational. Both are possible. But discrimination less than 0 then not possible in R. Clear? Here our answer is rational number. 1 by 3 is a rational number. Okay? So here most important statement, this is a half mark statement. If discrimination equal to 0, then the roots are equal. Then we find alpha and beta. Directly we write here minus b upon 2a. If roots d equal to 0, then roots are equal, minus b upon 2a. Answer is 1 by 3. Okay. Now here d equal to 33, not a perfect square number, not a perfect square. Here we write also statement, but first we find this one. B equal to 1, so minus 1, plus minus root 33 upon 2, a equal to 2. So our answer is minus 1 plus minus root 33 upon 4. You can write both answer alpha and beta different. Alpha equal to minus 1 plus root 33 upon 4. Beta equal to minus 1 minus root 33 upon 4. Otherwise you change the answer. Alpha equal to minus 1 minus root 33 upon 4. And beta equal to positive answer minus 1 plus root 33 upon 4. Okay? Any one answer. Anyone you can say alpha and beta. It's not important. Okay. So here root 33 is an irrational number. It's an irrational number. So here we write the statement. Here d is not a perfect square. So if d greater than 0, look carefully. D equal to positive number greater than 0. If d greater than 0, then we write here two real roots are possible. Two distinct real roots are possible. This one say rational or irrational, anyone. You can write also here two irrational real roots. If here 33 is not a perfect square, so we write here also irrational number. Two real irrational roots are possible. Okay, if here our answer is 64, discrimination is 64. So then we write 64 is a square, perfect square number, because 64 square root is 8. So we write here two distinct real rational roots are possible. Rational roots are possible. But only this one is also corrected. Okay. So if discrimination is greater than 0, then we write two real roots are possible. Most important statement is we write here. Then when we find D, then we write this statement. Then we calculate the alpha and beta. Is it clear? If D less than 0, not possible in R. If D equal to 0, only one root are possible. If D greater than 0, then two roots are possible. Is that clear? Okay. Thank you very much.